Hey guys, welcome back to Slow Ride Model Cars. I got this Opal to show you guys. It was an inspiration from Ted over at Model Car Madness and Glenn at Glenn's Models. They inspired me to build something custom. Ted's always building his own, scratch building pro stocks and stuff. He did an Opal GT pro stock that got me thinking about the Opal model that I have laying here. And of course, Glenn's always building some custom work. So those were my inspirations. So I built this custom funny car, Opal. I had the model laying many years. I went to a garage sale probably 30 years ago and bought a bunch of models, even though I wasn't building models anymore. I knew someday I would, so I bought the whole collection off the guy. This was one of them laying there. Some were complete. Some were still wrapped, some were opened up, missing parts. This was just had the body and the windshield, and that's all, and an interior. Had no chassis, no nothing. So I said, I'll put it to good use. So let me show it to you. Take the box away. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Don't want it to shake. There we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna move a little closer. All right, so there it is. So the front end here, there was no chrome, no nothing. So that's all like Bondo and some styrene. I molded that front end to fill in the hole where the bumper should have went. There was no hood. I molded in my own hood out of a flat piece of styrene. Came out pretty good. That's a race car, so it's good enough. And then decaled it. Supposedly these guys found this car. It was laying in a barn, all sanded down. You know, it was nothing to it. It's probably been a project for many people. Never finished, or was finished. Wasn't used much, just sitting around. So they built a small 354 Hemi, put it in. Not much power, a little bit of power. They didn't put much money into it. Kind of home built. And this model was also built at the Undertaker custom model, and also a small dragster. I think it was called the Fireball. I bought them both at Ollie's. I used them for pretty much all the parts. Thought it looked cool with the flames, kind of like old school. So I'm gonna open it up for you so we can take a look inside and talk about the inside. Don't mind my prop rod, I haven't made one better than this one yet. We're just gonna pick it up. There we go. All right, I'm gonna move this a little closer though. We can talk about the engine. So it's a blown 354 Hemi. I'm going to take the phone out. Don't mind my shaking, but I'm going to take the phone out of the holder so I can get closer. So there's the supercharger mounted in the front. Don't mind my moving around. I don't know if you can tell, but the intake, let's see if I can get closer to it. I'm going to zoom it in maybe. There it is. Won't focus though. The intake is the top plenum of a 5.0 Mustang 302. I mounted that sideways onto the supercharger, which is a front mounted supercharger. The intake also, that was off the Hemi motor. That came out of the Undertaker dragster. And the air filter, that also came off the 5.0 Mustang motor. You got the moon gas tank in the front. The front axle is from the Fireball dragster. and so are the front wheels. I put the front end radius arms on, steering bar, everything. There's the ignition box, wired the distributor, mounted a seat. I think that also came out of the Fireball dragster. Hand built the roll bar, don't mind my shaking. Steering column. The shifter is there. I'm going to turn it around, let you see the other side. The headers, I don't know where they came from. I had them laying in a parts box. There's the intake. Like I said, it's home built from these guys. Nothing crazy, but it's a small 354 cubic inch. They fooled around. I'm sure it's fast enough. It probably, I don't know, maybe, who knows the horsepower of it. But it was a fun build. The chassis is also from the Undertaker. Alright, I'm going to put you back in the holder. I'll try to think what else I can tell you about it that they did to it. I'm going to put it back down on the ground here. Let me turn it around for you. I said I was inspired by Glenn and Ted. The tilt is a piece in the back, was part of the frame. I have it screwed in with one screw, and then I hid the screw with the parachute. That's what holds it together. And, there's the hood that I made out of flat styrene. That was pretty cool. Cut the hole in the hood. And I just like the way the flames look. I think it really looks old school. But yeah, so sorry. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun build. And we'll see how fast it goes. All right, guys. Thanks for looking. Bye now.